College Station, home of Texas A&M, where football traditions like the 12th man are sacred. Recently, though, the Aggies have struggled on the field. Second-year coach Mike Sherman, though, is determined to bring winning ways back to College Station.
The only way you get confidence after a 4-8 season is you come back and you prepare at a higher level, and I think they've done that. I think
Mike Sherman has a difficult task ahead of him at Texas A&M. The Aggies finished last in the Big 12 South last season and need help at almost every position. But recruiting has gone well recently, and the talent level is on the rise. And talent breeds confidence.
We have a lot of athletes now, you know, and it's just fun to be out there. I mean, I'm glad to be a part of it. We're definitely going in the right direction, and we're very confident in what we do, and we like our chances against anybody.
All that from last year's out the door. It's a new team. That's a last year's team, and just getting better this year. That's the main goal, just getting the team together and getting better.
It all starts up front, and the success of the offense will be dictated by how well the offensive line plays. Last year, they struggled mightily in both run and pass blocking, but they returned 4 starters and should benefit from a year under Sherman, a former offensive line coach. They're confident they have the tools to get the job done.
We've gone a whole year starting next to each other, so we know how we all play and you know who might need help in a certain area. But you know, I think we're really going to shock some people. You know, I know there's a lot of doubters out there right now that don't think that we're going to be able to protect the quarterback or run the ball again. And you know, we know that we have to step it up from last year.
Playing together now for the second year in our system, I think they know what to do a little bit better. They know how to do it a little bit better, and they're playing collectively much better together. You know, the offensive line isn't measured by one individual, too. It's how well do all 5 guys work collectively together, and so far they've done a nice job of that.
The guy they'll be protecting is JERROD Johnson. As a sophomore, Johnson threw for 2,400 yards and 21 touchdowns. Now, in his second year in Sherman's system, he should have a better grasp of the offense.
You know, it's my second year in it. You know, just being able to recognize defenses and coverages. You know, everything's been a lot better for me.
Getting a chance to get timing down with his receivers and running backs, he's real comfortable right now, and he's understanding everything, all his assignments.
The Aggies were last in the Big 12 in scoring defense last year, giving up just over 37 points a game. But an infusion of speed at linebacker and defensive back will give A&M an opportunity to improve on those numbers. Defensive coordinator Joe Kynes installed a simpler system that should allow defenders to think less and react quicker.
I think it's going to be better just for the simple fact that, you know, we put in a new scheme and guys are really buying in. Everybody's doing their job. We're playing fast, playing hard. So we're going to come out and be really effective this year.
The thinking's out of it. Everybody knows their responsibility, they know what to do, and then everybody's fast. So when you know what to do, there's no hesitation. And we're all working as a unit, so that's big for us.
A point of emphasis will be improving the pass rush. Last season, the Aggies had just 16 sacks. The buzz in College Station is all about junior Von Miller, who will line up at multiple positions and has the speed, strength, and quickness to be a dominant pass rusher.
Von's one of the best athletes I've ever seen. You know, having someone like that coming off the edge, you know, rushing the passer, really gives us DBs, you know, a good feeling inside.
I mean, I would put him up against anybody pass rush wise. You know, he's a freak coming off the edge.
And watching him in practice, it's like watching the Matrix. You know, the way he moves in and out, it's crazy, but you love having that guy on your team.
With one season under their belts, the Aggies move into year 2 with better understanding of the system and better trust for one another.
Having been with these guys for over a year now, and then with me and our coaches, I think there's a trust that maybe we didn't quite have from both parties last year that we have this year, and so hopefully that will bear itself out on the field as well.
And what we've been through last year, the adversity that we went through, you know, all you can do is go up, and we grew from that, you know, and going through the spring, going through the off season, and the off season that we had was hard, but everybody went through it and fought through it together, and it just slowly built up that chemistry that everybody has now, and that's what everybody's seeing. So that quiet and confidence, that's what we want.
After a 4-8 season, Texas A&M is predicted to finish last in the Big 12 South Division in 2009, but it's obvious the players don't see it that way. I'm Wendell Barnhouse for Big 12Sports.com.